Viewers, please. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Welcome back to Paper Mario. Joining me as we cross the cold Arstoskan border is JKLantern.
No ticket.
Dork Princess.
I have had the song lit from a silent voice stuck in my head. Someone help me.
And Suraht.
It's me, Georgie, back again to try. See, totally legitimate paperwork this time. I'll need by hand.
Okay, bye, Potato Man. This guy is persistent.
It's so funny you mentioned papers, please. Because that's what I was doing a shit post for Living Light while we were waiting this card.
Yes.
Also, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
Papers, please, Mario, 1,000-year door.
So, you know where Gold Bob is. Let's go take care of that one. That's the easy one to find.
I'm assuming he's in Rogueport?
Gold Bob, he is in Poshley.
Oh, okay.
He hadn't left. He's stayed right there.
I think in this universe there is a game called Humans, Please.
What's a human?
I think that's called human trafficking, and that's a felony.
Well,
Please present your human identification.
We have an episode title. Oh, God.
Let's say, if you want to do it faster, we have a short...
True, but train.
Yeah, foot train. Okay, that is fair. We have presented papers and can board train to glorious Arstotska Polski.
So the other day I was headed to work and the train was going by and my dad was like, "Oh, but we're in a no-whistle zone now, and that's not as good." Well, yesterday I was on the way back from work, and the train was coming. And even though it was in a no-whistle zone, they were definitely jamming on that whistle, so I'm not sure what happened. But Dad gets so excited about the train. That's why he loves one of the restaurant areas by us, the rail yard, which is right next to the train tracks, because he can get his fancy wine and fancy sandwich, or he can get his weird ass tacos if he's me, and sit outside and watch the trains go by. The rail yard has like 5 different restaurants in it. There's like a wing place, a pizza place, a taco place, the fancy place, an ice cream place.
I remember when I was a little kid, my family liked to go to this one little restaurant that the food was nice, but one major thing about it was like it had like model trains driving all around the restaurant up top.
Was it actually Gomez Addams' house?
No.
yes! No!
It could have been. He could have built on another level to the mansion.
We actually
Go ahead.
we watched
Terrified of his states. Not gonna lie.
We watched Addams Family for Halloween this past year, which apparently my mom had never seen the movie version, which I'm shocked by, because, like, I'd seen it, so I assumed she probably was watching it with me when I was tiny baby Lantern, but, yeah, she watched it, we watched it, and she's like, "I've never seen this before, and oh my god, I loved this." Because she was a big fan of the show back in the 60s. I think she was a bigger Munsters fan, but she also loved Addams Family.
The Addams Family was on Netflix when I was a kid, so my sister and I like grew up with it. We loved the Addams Family. We weren't so much of a fan of the movies, and we hated the Munsters because we were like, it's an Addams Family ripoff.
Just give everything you have.
Good thing I only have 69 then.
Yep.
Nice.
So in order to use a cannon, I have to give him a 69.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oops, sorry.
You know, one of the things about the Addams Family movie, I don't know how true it was, but they were showing the script notes and all this, and the director had apparently written in, these Morticia and Gomez are just constantly horny for each other.
Where's
Constantly.
the lie?
I was gonna
I mean,
say.
it's like, I
That's
don't know
very
if that was
good.
true, but it's completely believable.
I can see it.
And then there was the musical, which I have opinions on.
Do tell.
You know, I still need to actually watch the recent Addams Family movie that came out.
Yeah, I've had mixed feelings on that one too.
I've heard bad things about it.
Hmm.
You might just want to take the pipe back to Rogueport.
Okay.
It's faster.
But no, my opinion on the Addams Family musical, they kind of butchered a lot of the characters. Like, Morticia suddenly becomes this very jealous, controlling bitch.
That's not Morticia.
Yeah.
The thing about it, Gomez and Morticia don't even let the idea that other people could catch their partner's attention at all.
Yeah.
Because they're so much in love with each other, there's no way they could even, just see that happening.
Yeah, but
Yep.
that's what they did with the musical. And on top of that, like the whole basic story of it is that Wednesday, she falls in love with and is engaged to a normie, essentially. And the family is kind of like, how do we deal with that and his family?
Usually pretty well.
Yeah, but this time they were like having major personal issues with it for some
I was
reason.
gonna say, they were not the ones who changed to adapt to normies. They made the normies adapt to them.
Right, so like, and on top of that, like, Pugsley is like super jealous that this guy is taking away Wednesday's attention from him, so he's not getting as tortured anymore, and is trying to like sabotage the relationship.
You can't see my expression right now.
You can't see mine either. It's mostly like, what the hell did they do?
Right. Oh.
I never really thought about it.
And just to speed things along, you're going to want to go to Petalburg.
Okay. So that's probably going
You were saying?
And then also, like, they made Granny like this senile old coot, which fine, but then there's a point in the story where, like, Granny is like making a speech, and then she's like, "Oh, I wet myself." And then Morticia just looks nastily at her and goes, "We should have put you in a home."
No. Boy, someone did not understand the Addams Family.
No.
I will say, I was willing to suspend my disbelief for the most part. Like, my main problems with this story were, one, the story was kind of cliche, and two, I didn't like how they were, like, completely aware that the way they acted was frowned upon, generally.
Talk to the mayor.
The whole part of the charm was that they didn't know that it was weird. They weren't like, oh, this is all so grim and evil. Like, I remember in the TV show, they were like, they thought it was normal, the stuff they did. They like, oh, the lovely bat screeching at night, the obnoxious birds that won't shut up in the morning. Like, that whole thing, that was what made the Addams Family so good, and they're like, it's mostly embodied in the song "Where Did We Go Wrong," where like Gomez and Morticia are like, "Wednesday's happy. What is happening?"
See, like,
Weren't that backwards?
like they're weird. They're they are a weird family, but the thing is, like, they genuinely love everybody, even though they're weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're genuinely good people. And like it's the normies that like come to the house in every episode and are like, this is scary, and like all the while the family is completely oblivious to the fact that the normies are uncomfortable and like offended and are just like being themselves, and it's wholesome in a weird way.
Which is why it bugs me so much that they ruined it in the musical.
So yeah, you get the hint from the mayor where to go.
Yep, we're gonna go talk to Skeleton Man again. Or in this
You
case...
could have just taken a pipe.
Yeah, true. But, boat!
You know, if we're gonna be sailing to be able to go to the moon, I'll have to sing the proper shanty for this. Oh, infinite booty awaits us in space. Let's pillage and plunder with fervor and grace. That's what my astronomical unit is for. Let's party where no one has partied before. So reach for the whiskey, boys, reach for the stars. They won't stop us drinking on Venus or Mars. Reach for the whiskey, boys, reach for the sky. 'Cause the vacuum of space sucks the bottles all dry. Are we feeling properly motivated to go into space now?
What is going on
Sure.
with a starship?
What? Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
What?
If you want another one of those whack-a bumps, you can get one from you can smack the thing for one too.
Ew, please no.
Did you
Sorry.
know there's a
my
plushie of these
sister
things?
called me. My sister was calling me. What did I miss?
I mean, I was singing part of the space shanty.
I murdered a diglet for its bread.
You didn't get to murder it yet. He'll be there if you go back. You can farm that.
Crap, diglets are immortal!
Yep. Good guess.
He took off right quick, that Flavio.
So
Headed
where is
towards
the
an arena.
So he's off with Rockhawk, I guess.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That was Jolene. My name's Jolene. I moved to Madagascar, where my best friend was a sloth.
Sure, you could have worse things. But you see, maybe it was the sloth from Zootopia.
Maybe it was the sloth that popped up on my Facebook feed from a picture I took like 7 years ago.
When were you hanging out with the sloth?
It came to work that day.
How?
How?
Besides very slowly.
There. I was about to say it then.
A day.
Basically, it wasn't the Oklahoma City Zoo, but some organization brought a whole bunch of animals to my job, and so there was like a sloth, there was a kangaroo in a bag. I am not making that up.
Aww.
Yeah, we've had a few of
You
those.
have an interesting life.
I mean, you haven't heard the story of him being depantsed by a parrot.
What? Like a parrot just ripped your pants off?
I got sexually assaulted by a parrot, yes.
Oh my god!
As he likes to say, freaking birds.
Friggin' birds. So, about 2 years ago now, my family went on a vacation to the Dominican Republic. And, we were at a resort there, and, at some point, my brother, my sister-in-law, and I were all hanging out in front of the resort. My sister-in-law had bought this tropical drink, the Coco Loco, which is a beverage that is in a coconut. Very alcoholic, because of course it friggin' is. And so we're wandering around looking for animals, and there is a parrot that just lives at the resort named Poppy. And so like the people working at the resort will talk to Poppy and interact with Poppy. Everybody knows Poppy. One of the bus drivers will get Poppy to dance. So like my sister-in-law is doing things with Poppy. She's like, "Oh, Poppy, come here!" And like she's taking chunks of her very alcoholic coconut off and like feeding Poppy them. And he's like, "Oh boy, I want more!" So he keeps like coming by and trying to get more. "No, Poppy, you can't have any!" And so like this happens a couple of times. Finally, we think that he gives up. He sidles over to me. All of a sudden, there is just a blur of red. I look down and the button to my pants are missing.
Okay, you're going to need to talk to the barkeep outside.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe.
So we had to wrestle the damn bird for the button to my pants so that he wouldn't choke to death on him. And in the process, I think he managed to get like another chunk of coconut. But like we're walking back to our respective rooms, and Courage is like, "Can't believe you got sexually assaulted by a parrot."
So guess where we go now?
Yep. And it was funny considering
We all know.
that was like that was way before Lantern and I started dating. So I was the first one to hear the actual proper story, because just one day Courage showed up in the in one of the servers being like, "Oh, good news! Lantern has finally gotten over his fear of parrots." And so I messaged him on Facebook, because that was our only way of communication at the time, and he's like, "I got sexually assaulted by a parrot," and told me the whole story.
Oh my god. This is why you don't feed alcohol to animals.
Friggin' birds.
Well, now I feel I have to tell the story of, like, my grandfather's dog.
Dork.
Because this, like, it was a German Shepherd named Winnie. Apparently, when he got her, he was working at a brewery. And so, every time he would work, because back then, animal laws were a little bit looser those days, the puppy would just sit behind the bar and drink a little bit of beer with him. Well, it turns out the dog turned a very big affection for beer. So, one time, my grandfather and my great uncle were working on a house of some kind, and the dog was with them. And they were, just chilling out, drinking their beer, what have you. And there would be a point where they'd go and be like, "Hey, you son of a bitch, you stole my beer. You son of a bitch, you stole my beer." But they're like, "Wait, something's going on." So they left a couple of cans out just to see what happened. The dog would just go over, pick up the can with her mouth, tilt it up so she would just drink out of the can, put the can back, and just walk away.
It's a smart dog. I mean, you ever see the movie Turner and Hooch?
Yes.
There you go. Of course, that dog would open the cans by biting them.
Oh god, we're in hell.
Luckily, this is going to be a very short trip.
I'm assuming we gotta talk to the elder?
And just talk to the first one you see.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, it turns out it's him.
Welcome to the RSU. To the white.
It's not Cuneo.
Somewhere dark.
You went somewhere dark.
Off to Twilight Town. This is a very wild goose chase.
Honk.
Wait till you see how it ends.
Is it gonna be we're just gonna go right back to Siberia?
You'll see.
I cannot confirm or deny.
You will see where this ends.
You see, it ends with us meeting Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh my god.
So essentially, we are on the Purple Push Pop story.
Yes! We're Purple Mario.
Let me get this straight. Went to your teacher, then to the principal, then to your mom, then to your dad. Got thrown out in the streets, got mugged by Will Wheaton. Got arrested, put on trial, found guilty, executed, sent to heaven, then to hell, then back to heaven, and now you're here. And no one among these people could tell you what the purple push pop was.
That's right! I went from my teacher to the principal to my mom to my dad. I got mugged by that guy who looks like Will Wheaton. I'm not Will Wheaton!
That was
Shut
Will
the hell
Wheaton.
up! You're totally Will Wheaton! I got arrested by a racist stereotype. I went to I went to court. I got sentenced to death. I got executed. I went to St. Peter at the Gate. I went to hell. I met the small devil, the medium devil. I met Bob Saget, who's down there for some reason. Then I went back to St. Peter at the Gate. I went to the small angel. I went to the medium angel. I went to Metaton, and I don't even know who that is yet. And now I'm here, and I still don't know what a purple push pop is.
I'm suddenly very worried that the SOH cast is seeing this because I'm worrying I'm giving away the joke.
That guy right there.
Ah.
He looked tired.
We're getting closer. Right.
So, if you're tired, where do you go?
To bed?
To bed. So, your suspicions are correct. We're going back to Far Outpost.
Okay.
You gotta go home, go to
Yeah, you
bed,
go home to go to bed.
and then
You'll see.
find yourself.
Is it
Run
gonna
in
be
a
that?
circle.
Is it gonna be that the green guy was?
No, it's not pulling that one on you. No,
Okay,
it's not doing that.
Okay, it's not doing a Sonic 06. Got it.
He literally is white. He is a white bomb.
I went immediately went to Trials of Mana. Like there's that one guy who's like, you gotta find Mix's Pitlick. I don't remember his name. And then you like go around, and then you go back to him. Surprise! I was Mix's Pitlick all along. And then Hawkeye's just like, so, I forgot. You guys were gonna play that at some point. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
No, it's
I-
an old trope.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, you must prove yourself worthy before you meet Yoda.
See, I'm just remembering that one part in Sonic 06 where it's like, oh, if you want to continue the story, you gotta find the actual, like, captain of the guards or what have you. And then it turns out the guy that gave you the quest was the guy you were looking for.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
Me too.
God damn it, Sonic 06. Why were you made of trash?
I'm the trash man. I eat garbage and throw it all over the room.
And the thing is, like, I'm a Sonic fan. I love Sonic. And, like, I do see apologists for Sonic 06, and I'm like, it could have been a good game. It could have been. There was some potential there. It wasn't.
What? Yeah. Instead, you got the only good thing out of it, according to you, is Pothead the Porcupine.
You know, wanna know something funny, Lantern?
Oh?
I'm a Sonic 06 apologist.
Oh! Okay.
I'm not like super defensive about it because I'm kind of casual with Sonic, but like But like, I feel like there was potential there, but
There was
didn't
a
know what they
lot
were
of
doing.
potential there.
It was very rushed.
Yeah. It.
Not as badly as Sonic Boom was.
Played Sonic Boom too, so I can confirm. I couldn't finish it because it was so buggy. Knuckles got like stuck on the ceiling.
Oops.
Similar to that one
As
Game
you
Grumps
do.
reference. Why am I making Game Grumps references?
Because why not?
Sonic Boom, I haven't
Fair.
played the game. I've seen clips from the show, and while I wouldn't consider Sonic Boom is very different from regular Sonic. That said, I still find it hilarious. Just because the writers were
The cartoon is hilarious. The cartoon is severely self-aware.
I really want to watch the cartoon. I've seen like random clips of it, and it's so funny. I remember there was this one clip where like there's this robot person and he's like ascending everyone into the sky and he's like, now you are free, my children, free to express yourself, and like you see all these people, including Amy, like being brought to the heavens, and so it's like, oh no, the last thing we need is Amy expressing herself, we gotta do something! Another
And
scene that
there's
comes to mind.
that one clip montage, I guess you'd call it, just a compilation or a montage or something. And it just begins with Sonic and company in a car. and Sonic's rebuckling his seatbelt and looking at a ticket and goes, well, got another ticket, and I don't think they're going to accept gotta go fast as a medical condition.
Yeah. like clearly the writers are fans, because they reference all the Sonic memes, and I love it.
Another thing I want to point out, sorry to hyperfocus, but like, forget there was another clip where like, for some reason there was a talk show, and like, Eggman like busts a hole in the wall, and then he peeks out of it, and then he like turns to the camera and it's like, this hole in the wall is brought to you by Eggman Industries. I'm talking about all the not necessarily self-aware jokes.
We have
Someone
Sonic
either
Adventure.
Run or heal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to run for this one.
We have Sonic Adventure on our to-do list eventually.
Yes, we do.
Ooh.
Because you're literally like right next to town.
Yeah.
My main connection with Sonic is via real-time fandom of Sonic writers.
Oh boy.
Hatsune Miku! Is that you? You come to free me from this mortal coil! Oh, please! I can't. This is not the type of existence you can keep going with.
Someone actually made a mod of Sonic Mania, where Sonic is replaced with Hatsune Miku.
I can see it.
Oh, apparently we got a email from Rockhawk.
Yes, Rockhawk taunts you in the
Yeah.
email.
Joke's on you, I beat you up like 3 or 4 times.
Did you actually go back and beat him up some more?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you're the worst. Hey, hi again, Bombette.
I got enough.
Will we find General White? I think we will find out in the next episode.
Yes, because we're kind of running a little late,
Yeah!
but that's fine.
Because this part of the game is made of troll.
Pretty much. Also, I'm gonna grab more butter. Oh wait, I'm out of room.
Butter.
You can have the earthquake. I got me some butter.
The building starts to shake.
We love it here.
We love it here!
Take care, everybody.
Later.
Bye!